Good afternoon students. Welcome back again in the second video of accountancy of class 11th. Okay. So in the previous video we all have studied about the meaning of accountancy, the importance of accountancy, why do we need the preparation of accounts, the many reasons I have told you. Okay. So all those were related to the meaning and the importances of the accounting, but now we have to move ahead with some processing of this accounting. Okay, what processes are there, how we have to perform, how we have to create, or how we have to prepare the accounts. Earlier in the previous video I told you that what is the actual procedure of accountancy, what accounts do we prepare after what and all that I have told you. So revise that also again, but before practically starting those accounts, it must be very clear to you that what are the different terms which are used in the accountancy. While preparing the accounts, you must have to use the terms, different terms. So here are few of them not, but many of them. These are the terms which are used while preparing the accounts. So at least before going practically in preparing those accounts, we should understand the meanings of these terms. Now we should know that what is the actual meaning of these words, these terms. What does this mean? When we have to do what type of treatment with them and all that, right? So first of all, you all have to go through these terms very clearly, very properly. These are given in your books. No problem is there. You may go later on with your books also. These are given in your books, but still here I am to explain you the meanings of these terms. Okay? So please pay attention one by one in all these terms. The first one is the entity. Entity. What does it mean? The entity means the existence, we can say, the separate existence or mutual existence or something like this. Means in a particular business, what is our existence, what is the existence of our business, and our existence of our relation with the business. All this. So existence is the meaning of this entity is existence basically, but this word will not be utilized anywhere in your accounts, but you should know this meaning because it is useful while preparing the accounts. Okay? Then the transactions. What actually the transactions are? So the transactions, you are familiar with this word. What are the transactions nowadays? Because the parents of you people at your homes, they are using the net banking, they are using the different sites and all that, where they are paying the amount online. So they may use the word transaction there also, they are using. So maybe you are familiar with this word. Okay, got it or not? So this is the word transactions. Okay, so transactions means what? Whenever we are receiving any money, we are purchasing something, we are selling something, or the amount something left to pay, whatever. So in this way, whenever we are dealing with something, means we are purchasing, we are selling, right? So, or we are paying money or receiving money. In that cases, those are the transactions made by the businessman. So always be remember that whatever we are selling, purchasing, receiving money or paying money, those are the transactions known as. Clear? Then the third is your assets. What is the actual meaning of assets? Assets are what? The property the business is having. Land, building, furnitures, machinery, vehicles, like this. So all these things are what? These are the assets. The properties belong to the business particularly. So that is the asset. Got it? Then liabilities. If there are assets, then there must be some liabilities. Liabilities is what? Whenever we are having to pay something, means we are liable, we are responsible for some payment to a particular person. Maybe हमने किसी से कुछ purchase किया है and I have not paid him, then I am liable. to pay him. At that time, that person is my liability. Got it? You people have paid the fees to the school. Then it is the liability of the school, means the liability of us, that we have to teach you. Got it? In this way. So this is the liability. Okay? Better clear understand or not? Whenever you are paying something for some service or for some product and you have not received that, then at that time you are the liability for that service provider or the goods provider. Got it now? Then the capital. Capital is also a type of liability. It is also a liability, but we actually keep it separate with the whole other liabilities. बाकी की liabilities से हम capital को separate रखते हैं. Why? Because the capital is that amount which is invested in the business to perform its functions for the development of the business or for the establishment of the business. या तो बिजनेस को, हमें नया बिजनेस है तो उसको इस्टेब्लिश करने के लिए उसमें पैसा लगाया हमने, इंट्रोड्यूस किया नया कैपिटल, न्यू कैपिटल. दैट अमाउंट इज नोन एज द कैपिटल. व्हाटएवर वी आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन द बिजनेस इज नोन एज द कैपिटल. दैट्स इट. ओके. सो इफ वी हैव टू पे समथिंग टू वन ऑफ आवर सेलर, जिससे हमने सपोज करो कि हमने 1 लाख रुपीज का फर्नीचर परचेज किया एंड वी हैव नॉट पेड हिम, देन इन दैट केस दैट इज नॉट आवर कैपिटल. Right? That furniture is our asset and we have to pay for that. That is the liability at that time. Got it? Okay. Then sales. Sales is what? We are doing the business activities. Of course, if we are doing the business, it means whatever, how can we earn the income? After selling my product. Okay? If we are selling our product, then only we can earn a profit in that, and then only we can develop our business. So sales is what? Whenever we are selling our products, that product can be tangible or intangible. What is the meaning of tangible or intangible product? Like you have purchased something, like you have purchased book, suppose stationery you have purchased, that is tangible. You can see that, you can touch that, you can use that. But intangible is what? Like I am teaching you, I am selling my service here. Right? I am selling my service here. You can only feel my teaching, you cannot touch it. Getting now? So this is what? This is sales. Okay? This sales can be either in cash or in credit. ये जरूरी नहीं है कि हम हमेशा तुरंत के तुरंत पेमेंट करके ही खरीद रहे हैं. सेल कर रहे हैं. मे बी कि हमने जो सेलिंग किया उसमें हमको पैसा उस समय ऑन द स्पॉट नहीं मिला, बट हमारा वो सेल्स माना जाएगा. That amount is pending, no problem, but that total amount is our sales. Okay? In the same way, the purchase. Like we are selling something to others, in the same way we are purchasing. If we have to produce some goods, then we need the raw materials. So we are purchasing the raw materials from others. Okay? So if we are purchasing the raw materials from others, that is the purchases done. Okay? For that also, maybe we are paying the amount at the same time or maybe not. Okay, but that will be considered as purchase. Okay. Revenues are the incomes, short incomes, means within a year we are doing some activity, business activity with which we are earning something. That is the revenues. So revenues are the incomes, earnings, but within the time, within the period of time limit, that is 1 year. Okay, short term earnings we can say. Then expenses that we are doing for our revenues, like है ना, शॉर्ट टर्म अर्निंग्स है, जिसके लिए हम जो एक्सपेंस करेंगे इसको अर्न करने के लिए, दैट इज व्हाट, दैट इज आवर एक्सपेंसेस, बिकॉज शॉर्ट टर्म, राइट. बट these both are similar to each other, the expenses and expenditure. So be careful in these two words. मैं फिर से बताता हूँ आपको, इन दोनों वर्ड्स में कंफ्यूज मत होना कि आप सोचें एक्सपेंडिचर और एक्सपेंसेस एक ही बात है. ठीक है, they are similar, no problem, no doubt, but still they are having a different meanings. Expenses are what? Which we are making, which we are paying for earning our revenues, and revenues are for short term period, means the expenses are also for short term period, but expenditures are for the longer time, means when we are paying the amount for our furniture, for our building, for our new purchasing of land, like this. So for that whatever we are paying, that is expenditure. Why? Because we can't change the building. every year. We can't change the furniture every year, right? So these are the assets, fixed assets, and these are for the long term. Okay, so if we are investing or doing expenses for the long time, that is the expenditure. Got it? Profit, of course, the profit. What is actually the profit? Whenever we are selling our products and earning the money, and after deducting our total expenses from their earnings, the remaining will be our profit. That will be our profit. Okay. Gain is what? Gain is the special profit. Special profit means what? सपोज हमने हमारी पुरानी बिल्डिंग थी, हमको लग रहा हमें नई बिल्डिंग की जरूरत है, वी वांट द न्यू बिल्डिंग, सो फॉर दैट वी आर सेलिंग आवर ओल्ड बिल्डिंग, वी आर सेलिंग आवर ओल्ड फर्नीचर, मीन्स हम अपना ही कोई एसेट बेच दे रहे हैं, सेल कर रहे हैं, एंड बाय सेलिंग आवर ओन एसेट इफ वी आर getting profit, then that profit is known as gain. Otherwise, if we are regularly getting profit on our nature of business, जो हमारा particular business है उसमें जो हमको gain हो रहा होगा, that is the profit. But ये हमारा पुराना फर्नीचर सेल कर देना हमारा बिजनेस नहीं है, ये हमको मजबूरी में करना पड़ रहा है, because that is not in our use now. We want the new one, that's why we are selling. So then in that case we will get gain. Okay? Then loss. If we are not getting profit, it means that is loss. That's it. So it's not require any big explanation. When our expenses are more than our incomes, then we are in loss. Discount. Discount can be either received or allowed. हम ये डिस्काउंट कभी कभी अपने कस्टमर को देते भी हैं और कभी कभी हम जिसके कस्टमर हैं उससे लेते भी हैं. Okay? So this is the discount. How? You are purchasing something, then you want to pay less amount, means you are getting discount. When you are selling something, you want more, but the person want to give you less. At that time, you are allowing some discount so that you will get the money immediately. Okay? So that is the discount also, right? So in both the cases, this is the discount when we are receiving or giving less amount, some less amount. Okay? So that is discount. Then goods. Whatever the products we are having to sell, whatever products we are investing in our business, right? So that is the goods. Okay? Drawings. Don't be confused with this word. With this word. Be careful about this one. Don't be confused. It is not your drawings. It is not your that art. Okay? This meaning is very clear. If you will not write S here, if you will write only drawing, it will always be wrong. If you will write drawing, that will be the art. But if you will write drawings, then it is not art, it is something else. What is? Drawings means when we are utilizing or withdrawing the business funds for our personal use. बिजनेस में हमने 1 लाख रुपए लगा दिया बिजनेस में, उसके बिजनेस के अकाउंट में डाल दिया, उसके बाद हमारे पास पर्सनली हमारे खर्चों के लिए, घर के खर्चों के लिए हमारे पास पैसा कुछ कम हो गया. व्हाट आई हैव डन, आई विथड्रॉ सम अमाउंट फ्रॉम द बिजनेस, 10,000 सपोज और 5,000 फॉर माय पर्सनल यूज. इट मींस दैट इज द लॉस फॉर द बिजनेस. बिजनेस का पैसा निकल गया ना हमारे पर्सनल यूज के लिए. सो दैट इज ड्राइंग्स. ओके, दिस इज ड्राइंग्स. देन स्टॉक. Whatever you have produced or manufactured goods, whatever the goods you have purchased or manufactured, after that you sell them that to the public. Okay, after selling your goods to the public, whatever you have manufactured, maybe some of the goods are left to be sold. बेचने से कुछ goods बच गया. That is known as the stock which is left at the end of the financial year. Be careful about the financial year always. Financial year क्या होता है ये आपको पता होना चाहिए, ठीक है ना? That is April to March always. This is the financial year, and calendar year is what? January to December. That is calendar year. We always perform accounting as per the financial year, not calendar year. Everything is performed as per the financial year only. Your sessions are also starts in the month of April and ends with the March, right? So this is stock when we are having something left, okay, from selling. Then debtors are what? आपने कुछ सेल किया, सपोज करो मिस्टर एक्स है कोई, यू सोल्ड समथिंग टू हिम एंड ही पेड यू ओनली ₹15,000 इंस्टेड ऑफ 20,000. 20,000 की जगह उन्होंने आपको सिर्फ 15,000 रुपए का पेमेंट किया. इट मीन्स ही इज योर डेटर नाउ. डेटर, ही इज योर डेटर, दैट ही हैज टू स्टिल पे सम ऑफ द अमाउंट. Means you know that you are having 5,000 money more which is to be received from your debtor Mr. X. So that money will be always treated as asset. So debtors are the assets. Means when the money is to be received from some person, so that person is the debtor for you. Okay. Opposite of debtors, the creditors. You purchased something but did not pay the whole amount. Then if you had not paid the amount, whatever is left, for that amount you are the creditor. Sorry, that person is the creditor for you. Means you are the debtor for him and he is the creditor for you at the same time. Like first example I have taken, that Mr. X, you sold something to him, he did not pay the whole amount. That he is the creditor for you now. But you are the creditor for him because he has to pay. Okay. Then cash. Whatever we are doing transactions, they may be in cash, maybe in cash or maybe on credit basis. So cash means when we are immediately paying the money for that particular goods or service, or immediately we are receiving the money for that particular goods or service. That is the cash transaction. So that is cash. Clear? Then the other one is credit. When you are not paying the money or receiving the money at the same time of the transaction is being done, then that is the credit transaction. It means the credit, उधार जिसको कहेंगे. Okay. Then this is the most important concept of accountancy. You should always know these two terms, debit and credit. Means what? Debit means always what? Expenses, and credit means what? The incomes. Clear? Debit means expenses and credit means incomes. So these two words will always be with you forever. Okay. So you must know the meanings of these two. I will explain these words with the formulas in the next video more properly. Then after we will start our practical questions. Okay. So whatever I have told you, you just go through it, revise it, listen it properly and try to understand it. Clear? Then further we will start the next topics in the next video. Okay. Thank you so much.